Hello my collie friends, welcome to the video. Thanks for clicking on the link, as always, appreciate it. Hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, I did. So today I'm going to be showing you guys this little drill that I put together to help with multiple opponents when doing Dos Espada. I've been focusing on Dos Espada these last couple of weeks, and so I wanted to kind of put this together, because when I think of double weapons, I think of, fighting multiple people. That's, in my mind anyway, that's when it would be the most fun. So in this, we're actually going to be working on a few things. I put this together with quite a few things in mind that this exercise is helping me to work on it at the same time. So obviously multiple opponents, that's the number one thing. In this exercise, we are going to be visualizing 5 opponents, 5 people that we're going up against, all right? And that's the other thing, that's the second thing, is visualization. So that is such a highly important thing to be able to do as a martial artist, which is visualize combat, visualize an engagement as accurately as possible. Really, the only way to be able to do that is if you test your art. So go find sparring partners, go to an MMA gym and find some people that will punch and kick at you. Go to South Dakota and hang out with people that hit each other with sticks for 5 straight days, like at ITC. You do things like that where it's putting you in a position where you actually have to use your art form against real, living, breathing people with skill. Competition, oh my gosh, competition's like the best way. If you can compete, use your art form in competition, that really, really helps when you can draw from those experiences when you're doing visualization exercises like this. So that's the second thing. So multiple opponents, visualizations. Then I'm going to be showing you different methods of footwork. So that's one of the things I'd say I see often in comments on my colleague videos, just kind of around. You look on the YouTubes and the internets and all that stuff. A lot of people talk about, oh, show more footwork, show more footwork. Honestly, guys, if you want to be able to know good footwork, you really kind of got to study the system. People don't typically in colleague, from what I have seen anyway, generally don't give the footwork part of it away. You kind of got to pay for that, because the system is kind of embedded in the footwork a little bit with colleague. But I'm going to show you some stuff. Actually, we're going to go through 8 different types of footwork in this one drill that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you how I anyway mash them together. So it's kind of like when you're doing your footwork drills, it kind of gives you a better idea as far as how to utilize this in real combat with multiple opponents, when you put together exercises like this where you have to put those pieces of footwork together. And then the last thing is we're going to work on breaking timing in a couple of unique ways, just in 2 little unique ways in this. To throw off your opponent, kind of doing feints or doing a little something to get yourself ahead of time, just with technique, with the way that you use like broken footwork and pumping and stuff like that. And so, all right, but before I get into it, if you are in the Long Beach area and you want to learn how to really defend yourself or the people that you love, I teach free classes out here, free colleague classes. Come out to the Grange on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., the Grange on Sandridge, or here at the Long Beach Elementary School. This is the outdoor basketball court. On Saturdays at 10 a.m., classes are free. It's just something I do for the community. Really want to just kind of help people. Martial arts is something that can add a massive benefit to your life. So if you're interested, come on out. It's free. Okay, so let's get into it. So the first one that we're going to do, so first of all, like I said, it's 5 opponents. All right, so when you start this, you got to visualize 5 people standing in front of you. All right, so we're going to be starting out in bladed position, and we're doing our double brokens, right? like this. And then we're going to bring the feet together on a V strike. Doing a V strike, bringing the feet together, and we're going to be doing closed reverse triangle footwork. So closed reverse triangle is this way, closing the triangle, coming back. Step, step, back. Step, step, back. Or you can go the other way. That's your closed reverse triangle. So V strike, bringing the feet together, clearing this person. So this person to the left, I'm attacking this guy first. He moves out the way, and I'm going to step across the base of this triangle and clear everybody out of there. Back them up, giving myself space while I prepare for a cruzada. Now, so that's your closed triangle, right? Your closed reverse triangle. Now, we're in our cruzada position, and we're going to use footwork number 2, which is our diamond footwork. So, let me back up a little bit. So, we're here in our cruzada. We're going to visualizing, okay, this is when the visualization comes in. Visualizing this person to the left is closest to you, as opposed to these people, because we just cleared those people back. This person on my left is the closest. I'm going to move into him with a cruzada, protecting myself, blasting through any strike that he throws at me. He moves up universal angle, so I'm going to bridge with a reverse number 2. Boom, taking out person number 1. All right? So you've got V strike, clear of, cruzada, boom, taking him out. All right? That is engagement number 1. We took out one person. Boom. Person 1 is down. Okay? So 2 pieces of footwork, 1 person. Now, footwork number 2 is you're going to encompass. So encompassing footwork is you're in your bladed position, step, 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 bladed. Step, 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 bladed. Step, 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 bladed. This is how you control the circle, okay? So that's what we're going to do. So we have just visualizing this, right? So we've cleared these people out, took out the first person. Now, I took out the person furthest to the left in my mind, so I've got 4 people to the right of me. So I'm going to be doing circular ones as I encompass, bringing myself to a position where I can attack these people now. All right? Now, for engagement number 2. So I've encompassed. In my mind's eye, I'm seeing that the person, so I got 4 people in front of me now. The person to the right, one that's on the right the most, is closest to me, which means he is the priority because he is closest in proximity to me. Okay? So we're going to attack him first. So bringing our feet together as we do this one, our number 1, bringing ourselves into a low chamber position on this side, and we're going to pump as we do a circular 4, doing a feint and bridging in with the 3, coming out with the cruzada, defending, and then we're taking out, we're going with a double thrust to the person in the mind's eye, furthest to the left. Boom, he's gone. Don't just pull it out. We're going to turn the blades and cut our way out as we come back on the forward triangle here. So that is footwork number 4. So we've had closed reverse triangle, diamond, and encompassing. Now we just did W footwork. Okay? So going through that one again. We're here in this low chamber position, pumping, coming in with your 3, protecting, thrusting, cutting out like that, okay? Now, in my mind's eye, I've taken out, what is that, person number 2? Okay, so we've taken out 2 people, and now the remaining 3 is what I visualized. Took him out. Person closest to the guy that just got off is a little stunned in my head, okay? These 2 people are aggro, and they're coming at me, all right? So what I'm going to do, I've come out on my W. Now for, what is this? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, footwork number 5, you have your closed forward triangle, which your closed forward triangle would be coming across the base, boom. Or you can go this way. Okay? So with this, we've got, we're combining the 2. So we've got our W, right? The end of the W is the beginning of your closed forward triangle. So we've come out and we're going to clear these aggro guys coming at us with stepping across our closed forward triangle. This person's still a little bit stunned, not sure what's going on, so we're just going to take advantage of that and we're going to blast them with your 4 and 1. Just boom, just gone. Just your double strike. So that is a double strike. These guys, okay? So we've taken this guy out, cleared them, come up that forward triangle at person number 3. Now we've got 3 people that are out, down to 2, okay? Now from here, I've got, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing a person here and a person here, okay? So I am going to drive this person back to the left with turning at him and doing a single weave. This person I'm going to keep at bay as I do my double harada coming back to chamber, the right hand chamber position. Okay, now we're going to do in footwork. So in footwork is drawing an in, boom, like that. Okay, so with this, I have, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing, once again, the person to the right of me is closest, person to the left is further, so this person on the right is priority because he's the proximity. Typically, you want to take out the person on the left, but we're going to go with this guy because he's here, he's the closest. So in my mind's eye, I'm going to bridge in with the 1. He defends and counters, so I'm going to come back with my 2, and in my mind's eye, I see at the same time, person number 2 is striking at me with his 1, so I'm going to do a reverse 1, protecting myself, and then coming up this in with a horizontal, taking his head clean off, all right? So you're in your chamber position, and we're coming 1, 2, reverse 1, horizontal, boom, like that. So now, person number 4 is gone, we're down to 1 guy. This guy's the best guy, he's lasted the longest, right? So we're gonna use, this is, now we got, I don't know what number of footwork we're on now. I think that was 6, footwork number 6. So now we're going to do turning towards this person, coming up 0 degrees with our double strike. He defends, and we're gonna shoot 90 with a reverse 2, trying to take his hand. That is your L footwork. So your L footwork comes up 0, shoots 90. Come up 0, shoot 90, okay? But we're also gonna combine this with our hourglass footwork, okay? So your hourglass footwork, which is the last one that we're gonna do, step and back, This is your hourglass footwork, okay? So we're gonna do a portion of it. We're combining the L and the hourglass together. So we're coming up with boom, coming up 0, shooting 90. That base of your L is also the top of your hourglass, okay? So in your mind's eye, he defended. So we're gonna break timing. This is the second time we're gonna use technique to adjust timing. So we're gonna use broken footwork for the timing. So we're going to do step and strike. As the feet come together, striking and striking with your double strike, taking him out, and we're gonna step 90 back to the circle to start encompassing again, okay? The reason why that breaks timing is because instead of, I'm here, instead of going 1 strike, 2 strike, okay? We're adding that additional strike, which breaks up the timing on that, and it's gonna put you ahead on that final strike, okay? So that's the last one. That's the last opponent. That's all 5, all right? So you just took out 5 people. Congratulations. So it's a lot. I know it's a lot, but let's run through them again, and then I'm going to demonstrate kind of how you do this with circling, and you kind of drill this out. Doing drills like this helps me to really kind of drill in the proper tactics and techniques and things that you would need in the event of multiple opponents, so that your reactions are true because you've drilled them properly, if that makes sense. Okay, so number 1, doing our brokens, feet together on the V strike, clearing with our closed reverse triangle, cruzada, coming up the diamond with a reverse 2, okay? Then you're going to encompass, boom, until you are now looking at them with the person to the right, is closest to you on in your mind's eye. Bring the feet together, pump as you do a circular 4, 3, cruzada, double thrust, taking out person number 2, cutting your way out. Then we're going to step across the base of the forward triangle, clearing these people, taking Stun Boy out with your double strike, okay? Now from here, you're going to turn, you've got a person there and a person there. I'm driving that person back with my single weave, keeping him at bay. So this guy drove back, kept him at bay with my harada, bringing it to the chamber position, bridging on 1, he defends and counters. I come back, defend against this guy and this guy, come up the end and take person number 4's head, okay? Boom. Now I'm going to turn and face the final person, do my double strike coming up the L, shooting 90 with a reverse 2, 4, 3, double strike, back to the circle, shooting 90, okay? So one more time, one last time, and then I'll demonstrate this for you guys, all right? So V strike, boom, boom, cruzada, reverse 2. Then you got to encompass with your circling, putting yourself in position. Once you're in position, feet together, broken on the circular 4, coming through with the 3, defending, taking person number 2 out with your double thrust, cutting out, stepping across the base of forward triangle, clearing these people, taking this person out with your double strikes, driving him back, keeping him at bay, bridging, defending, taking him out, okay? Then we're going to do our L footwork. Boom, come up the hourglass. 4-3, double strike, step 90 back to the circle. All right? So that's the whole thing. And I'm gonna try to keep this in frame. I'm gonna try to keep this in frame for you guys. So I'm gonna come out here a little bit and just show you kind of, just run through it a couple of times for you and just kind of show you how it works all together. You don't have to go crazy fast or anything. There it is. Again. That's your exercise for today. 5 opponents, taking them out. Hope you guys like it. Hope it helps. Hope it gives you some ideas for your own training. After all, that is why I do this. Hope you have a blessed day, and thanks for watching. Come out to a class if you're close enough. If you're not, check out College Center online. That's where I'm learning. All of this stuff is from them, and so if you can't come out to a class, check them out. They got great stuff. Anyway, thanks again, you guys. Appreciate it, and have a wonderful day. Deuces.